It's that time of the year again. Which of these films is taking the big prize? Let's go to the movies. Art style. Hey yo.
Black Sunday here.
The nominations for the 96th Annual Academy Awards are out, and that means the show itself will happen in just a few days from this video's upload. As for a bunch of us content creators, the predictions for this event are running wild.
My turn.
Using my own resources at my disposal, as well as experience with watching each film,
As many as I could without breaking the bank.
I believe I have a grasp as what is going where. It's time for the Oscar Prediction Extravaganza 2024. Like last year, I will name each category, but now to save time, I will only briefly show you who the nominees are, announce who I think is going to win, and then explain you my reasoning. Note, the short categories and best documentary feature will not be shown on here. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to my channel to gain access to my entire library, and hit that bell icon for notifications as to when another video drops. Now, let the extravaganza begin. We begin with the way we did it last year with the camera Oscars, cinematography or camera work, film editing or fixing the cuts, and visual effects or cool looking imagery. Let's begin with cinematography.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Poor Things. I liked how the camera was moving away from Emma Stone's character, Bella Baxter, walking towards it, and again running with her, to give us the imagery that she hasn't been going forward or backward. She's stuck. There's also the use of the fisheye lens, which made me think that Bella was short-sighted at some points. And then there's the hybrid use between the black and white and color cameras, which I understood this use better than another film I will tell you later, because it represented Bella's worldview. If it's black and white, it feels like everything is a straight answer for her, but when the camera turns to color, that's when Bella sees the world's complexity. Cinematography. Poor Things. Final answer. Now for film editing.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Oppenheimer. Those quick blips that you see throughout the film, those are what Murphy's Oppenheimer sees in his head. From how physics work, to radiation, to figuring out how to make the atomic bomb work, to seeing the potential consequences for his creation. It's creative and remarkable. Spoilers! You are going to hear these two films a lot in this video, so bear with me here. Now for visual effects.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Godzilla Minus One. These visual effects were created on just a $7 million budget. How can you create visual effects this good on this kind of budget? They would usually be crap, but not here. That's incredible. Now that we've covered the camera work, let's move on to the props. They are costume design, production design, or prop and set design, and makeup and hairstyling. Let's go to costume design.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Barbie. The costumes are one-to-one creations of the dresses and other costumes made for the dolls of yore. Such recreation is magnificent. Now for production design.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Barbie. Like the costumes, the dream houses and other items are recreations from the playsets of yore. Again, magnificent. However, I could be wrong on this. Poor Things had a unique production design as well, with its medical devices and its ship. Keep an eye out. Now for makeup and hairstyling.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Oppenheimer. This is blinking you miss. In the final third of the film, Oppenheimer has a panic attack before addressing a school body full of students, some of which he sees are people who have been exposed to an atomic bomb, even though it's all in his head. These exposures looked so lifelike, it nearly made me panic. Kudos to those who did this. Now that we've got the camera Oscars and the prop Oscars, it's now time for my favorites, the screenplays. Adapted means from already existing media, and original means it's on top of the screenwriter's head. We begin with original this time because there's less competition.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Anatomy of a Fall. This is going off momentum from its Golden Globe and Critics' Choice wins. Unfortunately, because of the strikes delaying the Writers Guild Awards, this is all I can get out of this. Now for adapted screenplay.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Poor Things. This story is more creative than all of the other nominees. It's like Frankenstein, but it's woke, sensual, and with a woman. Not to mention, it has liberal use of the F-bomb, which the Academy loves. However, the Academy loves its use of racial slurs even more, so American fiction might take this away if given the chance. Now that we've covered the camera, the props, and the screenplays, let's move on to the potpourri. This is international feature, which comes from another country and may or may not be in a foreign language, and animated feature, which are hand-drawn, computer-generated, claymated, etc., etc. Let's start with international feature.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is The Zone of Interest. This is the only film in this category that is also nominated for Best Picture, so this is the only one that makes sense. Now for animated feature.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This ultimately came down to the Annie Awards. It was literally a toss-up until they selected this film, and many people who vote at the Annie Awards are also members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, so I went with this. The Boy and the Heron could still make history as the first ever PG-13 rated film to win in this category. It's not safe. Keep an eye on it.
Halfway there.
Now let's focus on the Sound Awards, which are sound, noises made in a film, original score, the music in the background, and original song, a song made for a film. Let's start with Best Sound.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Oppenheimer. The sounds of the quick blips were very unique, and the delay in the prototype bomb's boom was fantastic. It really captivated the emotion of seeing such destruction before it hits you like a ton of bricks. No other film comes close. Now for original score.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Oppenheimer. My heart wants me to say Poor Thing so badly because of its creativity and being eerie, but my mind has to say Oppenheimer because it has the momentum and it uses the whole orchestra, which the Academy prefers. Now for original song.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Barbie. Specifically, What Was I Made For? It has to be one of the Barbie nominees. I'm Just Ken could still win it since it's comedic like last year's winner, Not To. But Billie Eilish and her brother absolutely killed it, and it made history by winning 2 Grammys, not just 1. Take your pick. Now we move on to the biggest set of the categories, the actors. They are supporting actor, supporting actress, lead actor, and lead actress. Let's start with supporting actor, or as I like to call it this year, Iron Man vs. the Hulk.
Here are the nominees.
Go to sleep, go to sleep.
And my projected Oscar winner is Robert Downey Jr. His character sounded like a man who was hell-bent on bringing Oppenheimer down, all for the sake of politics. Frankly, Tom Conti, who played Albert Einstein, should have been nominated as well, but that's just me. Not to mention, Mark Ruffalo could also make a play for this award as well. And it's kind of ironic, they played villains in their respective films, yet we remember them best as heroes. Keep an eye out for this category. Now for supporting actress.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Davine Joy Randolph. This is purely on the momentum from the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice Awards. However, this could easily end up in the hands of Emily Blunt. This supporting category isn't safe either. But what is safe is the lead roles. Let's go to lead actor.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Cillian Murphy. With Leo DiCaprio's snub, Murphy has all the momentum and no competition whatsoever. Okay, maybe Jeffrey Wright from American Fiction has a shot, but I still believe Murphy has locked it. No other contender even comes close to his performance. Now for lead actress.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Emma Stone. Her momentum isn't as strong as Murphy's, but she's in prime position to take this award. And I kind of feel sorry for Lily Gladstone. She had a great performance too, but she just didn't have enough compared to Stone.
And now on to the main event.
2 categories left, and they are very big. In fact, they're the biggest awards of the ceremony. Best Director, and the most prestigious award in cinema, Best Picture. Let's go to Best Director. Sometimes it determines who wins Best Picture, sometimes it doesn't. But if you don't have at least a directing nomination, you're out of luck.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Christopher Nolan. He has the momentum, and he is long overdue. His career spans a couple of decades, and only a couple of nominations to his name. It's time for a change. It might also go to Yorgos Lanthimos, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for.
The top prize in cinema, the Oscar for Best Picture.
Here are the nominees.
And my projected Oscar winner is Poor Things. This is a happier ending than Oppenheimer, and the Academy prefers these. Not to mention, it is more likely to win Adapted Screenplay. You don't need to win Best Director to win Best Picture, but you do need to be nominated for it and win a Screenplay Oscar. And there you have it. Oppenheimer takes the cream of the crop, but Poor Things takes the big prize in my projection this year. Some films like Barbie will win 1 or 2, but that is it. So what do you think? What do you think is going to win what at the Oscars? Don't be afraid to grill me on my projections from last year, which was a complete mess. If you want to talk to me on other topics, follow me on X at BlackSunday150.
You can kiss my ass.
If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button and give them a thumbs up. Also leave out comments, as I certainly love debates. Thank you for watching, and remember, you will receive the information you seek, or my name isn't
Black Sunday.
Good night, everybody.
See ya!